Hey, my Clumsy Cooks! So for today's recipe we're going to make mashed potatoes. Now of course we're gonna need boiled potatoes, one or two or as many as you want, that depends on how much you want to make. So this recipe comes from my blog, it's actually an original recipe, yay! We require 2 chicken eggs, half a cube of Knorr Rib flavor. I originally used jalapeno, but I just ran out of jalapenos, so I'm gonna try with a green chili. We're also going to use bacon, salt, red pepper, and garlic. So let's go. So as my bacon is frying, I would like to tell you about 2 ingredients that I forgot to mention. We also need American cheese and Gouda cheese. So just pay attention to my steps in here and it's going to be amazing, I promise. Meanwhile, let's wait for the bacon to cool down and let's add the pieces of chili on the egg so that the flavors are absorbed. A little bit of salt, that's it. A little bit of garlic powder, that's about it. And a little bit more, that's it. A little bit of red pepper. There we go. And like I mentioned, well, there are more ingredients, so it's not just and. Now, half a cube of this Knorr D. Break it down, combine everything, and now we add the cheese. So I know I said that we're going to use American cheese and Gouda cheese, but I just happened to notice that I also ran out of Gouda. Damn it. Just the day that I want to show you guys the recipe, I don't have all the ingredients. So now that the bacon has finished cooling down, we are going to add, not all of it, just like 5 pieces of bacon maybe. Maybe a little bit more if you feel like having a little bit more of crunch in here, but trust me, 5 is a good amount. We're going to mash the bacon as well, so that it becomes little bacon pieces. And obviously because we also want to combine the flavors. So just mash them down, break them into smaller pieces, combine them with a fork, with a spoon, with whatever, and it's time to add the egg mix. And now what we're going to do is drop this here and mix it around. Just mix everything together. It's going to look like a pasty something. Make sure there's bacon, there's cheese, there's chili, there's egg everywhere. Now if you look at this, just the consistency right now is funny enough. And we're going to take this back into the pan. Alright guys, now again, this is medium fire. I don't like to use medium heat. I forgot the word. So we're just going to drop all of this in there. We're just going to cook it very quick. We don't want to have some raw egg in there, and the cheese is going to kind of like melt. So it's also not going to be noticeable if you don't like American cheese. I can totally understand you. I don't consider myself a great fan of American cheese, but I gotta admit that there are recipes that do require the American cheese. Like if you're just going to do a normal burger, nothing too fancy, then American cheese is the way to go. So now let me switch to plastic, because this is non-stick. And this, my friends, my dear Clumsy Cooks, this is perfection. Milanesas con puré de papa, mashed potatoes and milanesas. I don't think there's a specific name in English for milanesas. Now let's taste it. Cheers, guys. If you find some mashed potatoes that are better than this, or a combination that is even better than these mashed potatoes along with milanesas, then you must be in heaven, bro, because this is just unbeatable. But again, I recommend that you use the jalapeno, tiny bits of jalapeno, like little squares, that's what I mean, and the Gouda, because those two things add an amazing flavor to this. I deeply regret not having those ingredients at the moment, but man, this is a must. You have to try it, guys. I definitely recommend it. I mean, just look at it. It's beautiful. It's golden. It's crispy. It's chewy. It's just perfect. These are the perfect mashed potatoes.